The girl,
a guy that's willing to share you isn't somebody you're going to want to be with.
Together.
Okay, but there's
I mean, the problems you're dealing with are exactly why.
No, yeah, I mean,
You know?
there are problems, but honestly,
there's
like,
possibility,
we get over it.
Cindy. There's possibility, and then there's probability. Could you end up in a healthy, good relationship? Sure. It's less probable because of the work that you do. It's possible, but it's less probable.
I think there are confident men that like knows themselves and like is
Do
supportive.
you sleep with other guys? Like, do you sleep with guys for your OnlyFans?
Not the moment, no.
You used to, though.
Okay. I mean, I agree that there's a line to be drawn,
But, yeah.
if you're like sleeping with other guys, I think it's kind of a cop out for you to say that like he's got to be ultra confident to be cool with that. I
Well,
disagree
like not
a lot.
like be confident, like
confident
be as confident
catches
as you want.
like they
be
don't
confident
want
with
that.
yourself, like
Not
go
long
and,
term.
like be physically like in tune with that, mentally, everything, like be close with your friends and family, like I think there is a pool of guy out there, just like how there's a pool of toxic men, whatever, but I want to attract
Yeah, you'll still look,
the
even
ones
if you do
that
OF or
support me.
porn, you can still find a guy. We're not saying it's impossible. It just is going to close the door for a lot of men. And this idea
Okay,
that the
but-
guy has to be confident in order to date you, it's not clear if it's confident or if it's
Well, I don't want an insecure guy, like,
I think it's hot when
Do
guys
you think
outsmart
that
me.
insecure-
you know
is the
what?
only reason.
Wait, hold on. I've got it figured out. It's not that men have to be confident to date you. It's that they have to make concessions to date you.
Can you elaborate? What do you mean concessions?
I would argue if you gave a guy two options, so you and then another you, one who does OnlyFans and another who doesn't do OnlyFans, I don't think there's any universe where guys will ever pick them preferring you doing OnlyFans. Like if they had the option of you not having the OnlyFans, which one do you think they'd prefer?
Well, if they're okay with it, there are guys that are okay with.
But
That's
Gen-
not the
like, generally
question.
speaking.
That's not the question.
Like, you think the average guy would prefer?
The average guy probably not.
Is having
but
an
I'm not going for I guess
Okay,
the
but
average guy.
is having an OnlyFans ever, again, you may very well find men, I'm not making that argument, is having an OnlyFans ever a positive thing from the guy's perspective in terms of wanting to date you?
Some men are gold diggers.
Some men.
You don't share your resources
Depending
like
on
that,
what
so
kind
it
of
doesn't matter.
lifestyle, like what their job is and stuff like that, and like if he knows like what OnlyFans really is and the business behind it, then yeah, I think he would be accepting of
No,
it.
that's not. I'm not asking if you would be accepting. Would it be? Is it ever a positive to have an OnlyFans?
I think so.
It could be a neutral.
I think so.
It's either neutral
because if you
or
are
negative.
if you are a content creator influencer, why are you not like monetizing the your brand?
How does that benefit him?
Because that's your business. Being a social media presence,
When's the
don't
last
you want to
time? When's
capitalize?
the last time you dated a guy?
When's the last guy? Last year.
Okay.
You said you've never been in a
Do you-
serious relationship, though.
It was short. It wasn't long
Do you
term.
pay for first dates?
Do I pay for first days? No.
Do you pay for second dates? Have you ever paid for a date?
I think I've gone half and half.
half and
if
half.
like we're
Okay.
we're just dating as
Okay.
friends and stuff.
Have you
like
ever
that.
like provided for a guy?
I have tried to like pay for things because I'm just a sugar baby sometimes. I'm just generous and like don't mind.
Sugar mama?
Or what is it? Sugar mama?
Okay, tell
Sugar
us.
mama?
Okay, what did you spend on the guy? How much did you spend on the guy?
I think it was just food. I don't think like I've ever really.
How much did you? So you would pay for him for the food, or you'd split it?
Yeah, for the food.
You'd
like
split the food.
I've like
Would you ever pay for the whole thing?
I bought like a $300 dinner. Like it's not really that intense.
for like a boyfriend, like as a okay.
For a group
So-
of people, I like paying stuff for my friends sometimes.
Oh my God, why are you making this argument? A group of people? So you went out with a group of friends, mm-hmm. including a guy you were interested in?
Yeah, I like to give back. Like
Okay, so how
know,
much was his meal?
don't remember. I think we just grabbed tacos or like wasn't
20
really.
bucks.
Yeah, it was.
So the benefit,
that
so your
expensive.
argument,
$8 maybe.
your argument when it comes to you doing OnlyFans and it being a positive for the man is that one time you paid 20 bucks for some tacos. That's the trade-off. Like she'll buy me tacos once and save me 20 bucks.
No, I'm not saying that. Like, that's just like me being friend. Like I want to do that because
And
I'm
perhaps
being generous.
a woman might do that even
But that's
if she
not.
didn't do
That's not.
OnlyFans.
That's a friend. Like I'm
So you're
talking
not
about
even
dating.
talking
This has
about a
nothing to do with.
romantic-
This has nothing to do with like
so
the
then
pool
why
of
did you
guys that I want
provide
to
it as
date.
an example?
Of course, I want the guy to provide for me. You know, I want.
Okay,
like,
so you said that the OnlyFans makes you money.
Mm-hmm.
So what benefit is the guy receiving? Because you said
Well, I think guys would probably prefer a girl that's like also. Well,
Also
OF is
what?
my job, and
Cool.
that's my passion. That that's what drives me.
don't care.
So
how would
like
it benefit
for
him?
some other people, like
You have to recognize that's like suboptimal for a guy, right? I mean, if you took 100 of the guys that you would be interested in, you think the majority of those guys would prefer that you're doing OnlyFans?
no, like the average guy probably not.
What about
But like a guy
just
who
take a
doesn't
group
care.
of guys you would date, right? Do you think the
yeah.
majority of them are like, "Yep, I'm glad
Because
she does
they
OnlyFans"?
want to get money. Like
You're not
the-
giving them your money. You buy
I
them a
know,
taco.
but they want in their career.
Yeah.
They like to work and make
What does
money.
that have to do with you working? Though?
That's the caliber of men that I want.
I know,
to date.
but I'm saying, why would they want you to do OnlyFans? Why would that be a positive for them?
not that they want. That's my job.
Right.
You know, I don't want.
You get the point, right?
No, I get what you're saying.
Right.
Like, that's my job, and if he thinks if I'm in love with him, and if my job bothers him that much, and
Yeah.
let's
Brian
say
was
we
saying,
get
like,
married,
basically,
whatever.
it's either a neutral
like
or
I
he
will,
has to
I
make a
guess, like
concession.
slowly drift away and stuff.
What you got? What do you have?
My question is this. Okay, there's always this thing where it's like, okay, a woman's past will come back if she did sex work, this and that. What if a woman's like, look, I love you and I'm going to go missing? And then they're like, wait, what? I drive into the desert, park my car there, disappear like Howard Hughes. No more Lauren Rosa. She's gone. I change my name, get a little different haircut, different nose, or something, not even too much different, but all of a sudden, where'd she go? She's gone. And it's like, now would they, now that the past won't even be an issue, because now people go, oh, is that you? Oh, people always say that I look like her.
Guys don't look at your past only because you might show up on the internet. It's because it's a predictor of future behavior as well.
That's what I was curious to. Yeah.
Wait, so you? Okay, so
You go missing.
But what is? So the question is,
It was about
in this hypothetical scenario
Yeah.
where you get plastic surgery, change your name, change your appearance.
Yeah.
You lie to your future partner about your past.
no, you tell them like they know about your past
but
already.
So other people can't know.
Yeah. So to save them
Still bad.
Yeah.
Still bad.
Still bad. Okay.
Still
Okay.
bad.
I was curious about that though.
Still bad.
curious.
I mean, you've mitigated one of the things, I guess, but there's
One
still,
step forward.
there's still
One
other-
step forward.
There's still so many other concerns.
I have a question. You said you don't want to date average men, but like, do you think like a man that's like high value would actually want to date someone that does
Like Cindy?
OnlyFans?
Yeah, like if he's high value and he's okay with like me doing my own business because I need to pay, whatever I need to pay to live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't
Then
you-
that's the type of guy like I want to date. If he is going to provide for me, then yeah, like, and my job like is such a big concern, then I would slowly drift away and start a different business avenue and stuff.
Our issue with what you're saying is that you're saying it's going to take a guy with confidence to have to date me.
Maybe he
I
just has
think like
self-respect.
what I was trying to say is like a guy who takes care of himself and like feels confident. Being confident is not a bad thing.
Maybe he
But it's
and
not confidence. It's not confidence.
Yeah.
how is it
it's
not
so-
like someone who's like secure with like where they are in their life and
I
yeah,
think it's
have ambition
self-respect. I
and
think
goals,
that's what it
can
is.
make me laugh, and
Look,
we
this
vibe
is
very well.
anecdotal, but I would probably be in the bucket that you would consider higher value. Most of my friends are as well, and none of them.
Ima Captain you all Lieutenant donated $100. Brian. They cannot engage with the question.
100% true, man.
It's
100%
always
true.
1. Relative,
True.
i.e. it depends on the guy. Or 2. Anecdotal, i.e. me, I'm different. Or 3. Extreme, I'm gonna disappear in the desert.
She's gonna disappear in the desert, guys.
That group of guys,
Thank you.
they don't seek that out for long-term relationships or marriage. We'll hook up with girls like that. We'll casually date. You're not going to lock them down, though. And maybe in the rare circumstance, you get the guy who is like, this one's special, and I will if she gives up her career. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's
Right,
rare,
I
and it
get
might
that.
happen, but like, it's not
I
ideal.
think
It's not
that,
what they're looking for long-term.
Do you feel like you're a little bit conservative? Like you want your girl to dress more proper and
No,
stuff
I
like
don't
that
want her to
when you
just
go
fuck
out?
other guys.
Right, and
like baseline.
and that's not what I would do if I was in a relationship. I would never do that. If
Okay.
I was with a guy. I don't know if are you an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Do you make content online?
No.
You don't make content
Not on my
online.
content.
But you do entrepreneurship
Yeah.
other ways. Okay. I actually have talked to like a lot of guys who are. I don't know if you own like a lot of people do Shopify and stuff like that, or like crypto.
You talking like dropship bros?
Yeah, drop shifting or like crypto. Those guys actually talk to me.
Yeah,
like,
they'll try to bang you, and maybe they're like 24.
I wouldn't say that.
Are you dating any of them?
No, but it's like
Okay.
I'm not dating them, but I'm not saying like they're attract. I literally asked this guy. I was like, "Who's your celebrity crush?" And then he names like a OnlyFans girl.
To fuck though.
Look, you gotta understand. Like most guys, if given the option between a girl who has OF and
Celebrity
a girl
crush
who
doesn't mean that it's always like, oh, I'm like sexual.
Do you
If I
at
met
least-
like Timothy Chalamet, I would give. He's like another human. I would if he wants to take me out on a date, I would be more
Are
than
you
happy
drunk?
to go on a date. No, she was just saying like because it's like a
I'm
celebrity,
gonna move
whatever.
on. I'm gonna move on. So I have a couple more questions.
I don't
Hopefully we
know.
can wrap up
I don't
soon
think
here.
a high value man would date a girl with them.
You have an
But
OnlyFans.
you literally
And
do
I-
that.
and
You have OF.
Like I
don't
just
do
like
those kind of things on it.
it's just the fact that
I mean-
you're
But, and even
lying.
I know that even just me having one affects a lot what kind of guys will date me. And it's just the truth. Like whether you want to accept
It's
it or not.
just the truth.
It's not about their confidence or anything. It's just how they respect
just the
themselves.
truth.
Like I'm more likely to track guys that are more